Most people think a colored pencil is just a colored pencil, but once you actually get your hands on these, you realize that's not even close to the truth. There's something about the way these glide across the paper that feels almost like painting with wax. It is that specific, buttery consistency that has kept these at the top of the heap for years. When you open up that massive case, you are looking at 150 different shades, and honestly, it is a little overwhelming at first. But that is the beauty of it. You never find yourself wishing for a slightly different tint or a deeper shadow because the range is just that comprehensive. The cores are incredibly soft, which is a double-edged sword. On one hand, you get this rich, vibrant pigment that lays down thick and smooth without needing to press hard at all. It makes blending feel effortless, like the colors are just melting into each other. But because they are so soft, you have to be a bit careful with the sharpener. If you go too aggressive with a cheap sharpener, you might find yourself frustrated with the lead snapping. It is a bit of a learning curve, but once you get the hang of it, the results are pretty stunning. The saturation is honestly on another level compared to the standard stuff you find in craft stores. You can layer these up until the paper is completely saturated and the colors stay bright and punchy. It is great for those long sessions where you are just zoning out with an adult coloring book or working on a detailed sketch. The case itself is decent enough for keeping everything organized, though it does take up a fair bit of desk space when you have it fully laid out. One thing to keep in mind is that because the pigment is so soft and waxy, you will definitely want to use a fixative spray if you are planning on keeping your work for a long time. Otherwise, you might get a bit of smudging if you stack your drawings. It is not a deal breaker, just a quirk of using professional-grade materials. You can tell these were designed for people who actually care about the depth of their work. They feel substantial in the hand, not like those flimsy, hollow pencils that feel like they might snap if you look at them wrong. If you are someone who spends hours blending and building up layers, this set is going to feel like a massive upgrade. It is not the cheapest option out there, and you have to treat them with a little bit of respect. But for the sheer variety and the way they handle on the page, it is hard to argue with the results. If you are serious about your art, these are pretty much the gold standard.
Check out the video description for updated price. And thank you for watching this video.